Right, guys, Panda here with you. Look at that. You know, it's cool how your mouth moves when you're talking here when you have voice turned on. But of course, it does not show any facial expressions. I mean, like, they are way behind the times with that kind of software. I have another game that I play. You may have seen some of the videos, Star Citizen. And on that game, if you have a webcam, there's settings on that game that if you have the webcam turned on, your character will mimic your facial expressions and actually take on your actual appearance in the game. I mean, is that crazy or freaking what? Yeah. I mean, imagine if Second Life actually were to spend a little bit of money and give us more realism. Imagine what that would do for, role play, especially the erotic adult role play. Oh my God, I can't even think about it. But yeah, this is irritating watching that green shit on top of my head, so I'm going to turn off the voice. All right. Anyway, got a nice hot cup of coffee. Laying back, chilling on my car. This is not a drivable car. I've told you that before. But yeah, hey, this is like just a kind of straight talk with Panda right now, okay? It'd actually be kind of nice if I were to like set up a Twitch channel or something like that and have kind of a live type of thing going on to where you guys could join in. Or, well, hell, I could even do it live on Second Life, just kind of, write down a note, announce it to people, like, all meet up somewhere, or meet up here, right here, PandaFoo Studio. It's kind of what I created this for, kept that in mind. But yeah, kind of curious how all you guys are doing. All healthy, I hope, being careful. I know things are quickly escalating, but keep in mind that escalation is because, at least in my country, more tests are available, more people are being tested, and of course you're having a lot of positives coming up, and we keep hearing all the rhetoric about China and who's blaming who for the virus. But the fact of the matter is, we know the virus came out of China. We also know the virus mutated at different points. There was like one mutation, if I remember correctly, that happened and came out of Germany, but the original virus came out of China. All right. The CCP COVID-19 virus. All right. I don't have anything personal against any race of people. Honest to God, I do not. The Chinese people under the communist regime, the CCP, they suffer. And this is why this type of shit becomes so fucking bad. Because they can't have negative propaganda. They got to take the negative, turn it into positive, and or totally repress that. Get rid of anybody who's talking or silence them in whatever form they do. And it's sad because innocent human lives have been lost all around the world because of this bullshit. And it is bullshit. And the economic strain all around the world, I hope other governments are able to do something like our government here in the United States is going to do, an economic stimulus. They're going to give us cash now. Cash in our pockets, depending on your income category, your family size, because people need it. People blatantly are out of work, or the ones that are working have reduced hours. And let's talk about the people that are still working out there in various service industries. I've got family members that are still out there working. And they're right there close up with people, having to deal with people right there in front of them, things that they've touched, handled. And this is scary as shit. And it does not matter. Yeah, if you're a higher age, you're more susceptible to this virus. A 1% base chance. You get this virus, you're going to be dead. Does not matter your fucking age. You're going to be dead. 1% chance. Now, if you have underlying health conditions, we all know what those are. You know, different things. Diabetes, heart disease, lung disease. There's actually a huge list. Too many things to fucking mention. But if you have those, suddenly that rate can go as high as up to fucking 20 fucking percent. Man, I'm not going to gamble with that bullshit. And I sure as fuck don't want my family members gambling with that crap. You know, young people, you know, hey, I'm not that old, but you know what? No problem. At all. You know, to stand there and take a bullet for someone that's way fucking younger that has a life ahead of them. But the thing is, we don't get that choice. We don't get to select who we can take that bullet for, because this does not discriminate based on jack shit. I know there's studies that are suggesting, hey, you know, certain age or men are more likely now to have fatal complications than women. You know, the thing is, you know, these studies require months and months. This has only been going on for a couple of months. Okay, so there's way too many variables to say that, hey, we have empirical data to suggest this is actually what it is. Yeah, make your hypothesis based on what you have right now, but the problem is you have to collect so much data for a long period of time and have that data prove itself correct every time. That way anyone can take the same data, recreate that study, and have the same result. You know, that is the concept between actual scientific discovery. Between, you know, that's your scientific method, you know, and yeah, you know, even in psychology, you know, we have to go on the same thing, variables, especially in behavioral issues with people. You know, you look at certain factors because there has been multiple years of studies done, or case studies. Yeah, some of it could be subjective, but the thing is, you've got to have a long period of time. You can't just say after 2 months, this is exactly what it is. You can say, this is what the findings are to this point, but you can't say for a fact, this is exactly what's going on. Not with just 2 months. You know, maybe with a good year, 18 months, you could form a solid hypothesis, but you've got to have the time, and, you know, the fact is we don't have the time. We don't have the time. You know, I think the whole world is on a fucking clock right now. You know, the universe, I know it sounds crazy, but I know for a fact I get messages from the fucking universe. I have for a long time. I've always been connected, like, psychically and metaphysically to certain shit, and sometimes I can't make sense of it. But I'm telling you what, there's something going on. There's something deeper here going on. Okay? You know, I just want all of you to be safe, and I hope to God, economically, that you guys are watching out for what's going on. You know, some people have limited budgets. You know, I have a certain limited budget every month. But there are some things I've had to actually buy when I have the opportunity to, like, literally like a hoarder, because I don't know if that product's going to be available next week, for example. You know, then add insult to injury. Yeah, in the middle of a fucking pandemic, I had the goddamn some enforcement officer wanting to flip me shit over my fucking fence, which I've been gradually trying to build up according to how I could afford it. You know, get people to help me do that shit. And now I get this 2-week order, basically, you need to put a whole new fucking fence up. Damn near 100 feet. Fucking new 6-foot fucking wooden fence. That is not cheap. And I ain't got the money for it. I ain't got the fucking money for it. Because I have to fucking deal with this shit. You know, and yet, you know, this is the priorities of fucking people right now. Yeah, I don't know, but that's kind of my rant. You know, I just hope you guys are all safe and doing your best. You know, do your best. Do your part, okay? Please be safe. God bless you. Panda loves you all passionately. I swear to God. Okay? Anyways, guys. Take care.